welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a bit different, all about exams. And yeah, I have done GCSEs, I've done AS levels, and I'm now on to A2 levels. A lot of you will already be in full exam mode because a lot of IGCSEs have started, for example, and some of the proper exams have begun. So we are in full swing of exam season, and I thought, why not give you 5 tips to just help you with this process, to help you with revision, to help you kind of manage the exam stress. So I'm gonna kind of do a little mini series all about kind of things to do with exams, just to help you guys out. Obviously there's a lot of you who will be in amongst exams like right now or in the near future. Sorry to break the bad news to you. So yeah, let's just get straight on with the video and tell you my 5 tips. So the first tip, get organised. You should already have your stationery. So for example, I've got it all here in one place. You've got rulers, you've got sharpeners, you've got coloured pens are really handy. Pencils and pens. They're all the typical things which you will need. So you need to have them if you don't already have them. I'm pretty sure you will. If like buying Polly Pockets, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I am talking about these. These just make it easier to kind of split topics up. Say you're going to your friend's house and you're going to revise this one specific topic, you can just easily pick up this Polly Pocket and get going. And it'll all be in one place. So it's almost like a mini revision pack with all your revision material all in one place for that topic. Like file dividers are super handy. Say you've got a huge file like I do, and you can just easily split it up with file dividers and you can kind of colour coordinate. So say you've got 3 topics, so I'm just going to do textiles for example. You've got fibres, you've got yarn, you've got fabric. You're going to do green for fibres, blue for yarns and pink for fabric. You can easily just say, oh yeah, I'm going to revise fibres and go straight to that colour and get your fibre material out. So it saves a lot of time and just makes it a lot more easier for you to revise. Other things are these cute little neon sticky markers, and I got mine from Paper Trace. So you get about 5 different colours. This is great also for organising your file into like even smaller sections. So say you went to that fibres section of your textiles file, you can just split the fibres section into even more sections using these. So a lot of the time your brain can actually be really clever and associate the topic you're revising with the colour. So when it comes to sitting the exam and you're thinking, oh my god, I can't even remember anything about that topic, you think of the colour and you think, oh yeah, that colour was like on the top of all these different sheets, and you remember the sheets and the information on them. That's super handy. Your revision space needs to be organised. You need all your kind of stationery there. You need it to be next to a window, I would say, so you get the natural light. It makes you feel a bit more positive than sitting looking at a blank, boring wall. The revision space needs to be tidy, so you don't really want to be cramped for space. You want to be able to like spread your work across the table. I would also say if you can't sit next to a window, then definitely pin up mind maps or inspirational revision material on the wall in front of you. So this will just lift your mood. Maybe even do like a little photo collage or put a picture of something that you're going to be doing in the summer holidays after a revision is finished. So that's like a goal and aim to get there and think, you know, if I get this all out of the way, that's what I'm going to be doing. So that's a really good idea for like lifting your mood and getting you a bit more positive. I would also say revise in chunks. I work to 20-minute revise, 10-minute break. Sometimes it's 20-minute revise and a 5-minute break. Definitely need a break. Get yourself outside if it's a nice day. Get a drink. Go take your dog for a walk around the block. Make it enjoyable for yourself, you know. Have your favourite chocolates nearby. Have some water nearby. Lift your spirit. Number 2 is about shortening notes and making flashcards. You know when you're sat in class and your teacher hands you this and says, oh, can you just reduce this down to flashcards or into simple notes? And you're like, what the hell, how am I meant to do that? And you've got like a massive book like this. Yeah, that has been said to me so many times. I would say split the book, split the booklet or the notes that the teacher's given you, or the worksheets that the teacher's given you, into really easier to manage sections. So go page by page or at least 2 pages at a time, and you just want to pick out the keywords. If you've got your own textbook or if the worksheets are just for you, then definitely get some highlighters and highlight the keywords. It's just going to make it a lot more easier for you to manage the amount of information that you're going to be taking in. Get some flashcards. You can just easily get some coloured card and cut them into any shape you kind of want. Obviously you've got both sides, so if you're doing key terms, you can put the term there and the definition on the back. These are really easy to test yourself and also to test other people and for other people to test you. And they're super easy if, say, you're going out for the day and you're going to be getting the train somewhere. You can definitely just take these in your handbag and just revise on the train and then enjoy your day out still, and you don't feel guilty about not revising. Number 3 is take to the internet. So today we live in a world where everything is dictated by the internet. You walk around town and everybody's on their phone, you know, people are sat on their laptops. We don't really do kind of physical books and stuff anymore and paper. Why not bring your revision up to date? Obviously it's nice sometimes to have physical textbooks and physical like paper to revise from, but sometimes we just need like a bit of a change from paper and from textbooks. So I've got 3 good websites / apps which are gonna help you revise. Number 1, thestudentroom.com. I've just found this and I don't even know how I've just found this. Basically, I just found this website when I was looking for information on UCAS and like applying to university and stuff. I went through their website and I found that they actually had a section where people shared their notes that they've kind of created in a Word document or a PowerPoint. People had put their revision material all in one place. And there's revision materials for every subject. For everything from math to English to textiles to media studies, there's like material for everything. And for GCSE, GCSE, A-level, AS, A2, everything, it's all in one place. Other websites / apps which are really good is Memrise. This is an app that you can get on your phone, on your tablet, whatever, and it's also a website that you can go to. It was mainly introduced to me for French and for modern foreign languages. After searching through the whole website, I found that they actually do flashcards, and other people have created flashcards for many different subjects. So I've got English A2 for example on there. You just have it on your phone so you can do it on the go, you know, going on the bus to school, you can just revise on that app. It's all in one place, and basically people create flashcards and then the app sections them off so into different levels. So you do level 1 and it basically asks you the same question but in different ways. So sometimes you'll have to type the answer, sometimes you'll have to type the definition, sometimes you have to match them together, sometimes they'll give you definition and then 5 different terms that the definition could be, and you've got to pick the right term. So it's really good, it mixes it up. And another one which I swear by, like I've used it since GCSE, is Quizlet. So basically this is the saviour website for revision. Absolutely brilliant, couldn't recommend it enough. I've like used it for ages now, and it's basically flashcards but virtual ones, so them like online. You can create them yourself, so if you've got a topic that nobody else has created flashcards for, then you can do it yourself and you can have it all in your own area. And also you can access other people's flashcards, and it surprises me how many people have done flashcards on like one topic. Okay, so the 4th tip is past papers. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then where have you been? How are you revising? Past papers are probably the best revision material out there. You get a chance to test how well your revision's gone, what things you need to revise. It gives you the chance to see what exam paper markers are expecting from you in each question, what they kind of expect you to say in your answers. You can use the mark schemes for revision, so you can highlight them, you can make notes from them, and you can learn exactly what to put in your responses to exam questions. I'd also say if you're missing certain points from your answers to the questions from the exam papers, then I would definitely just keep repeating. I know it sounds boring, but if you repeat it, then it's going to go in your head and it's going to stick way better. I would definitely say get yourself some past papers, go and find out what exam board your exam is with. So we've got AQA, OCR, EdXL, and go straight to their website and find your subject, find past papers, download them, download the mark schemes. You can print them out, you can highlight them, you can make notes on them, and definitely definitely revise from them. Take them as revision material. It's going to be your best way to kind of work out the style of the questions and what to expect from the exam paper you'll be sitting. Final tip is teach it. So once you've revised all of this information, everything about each subject, then the best way to kind of test how well you know that topic and how well you can talk about it is to go and teach somebody else about it. So you go downstairs, you find your mum and you be like, Mum, I'm going to teach you this today. And she's like, okay. And she probably won't have a clue what you're talking about. It doesn't even matter if the person you're teaching doesn't know about the topic. It doesn't even matter if they're not listening fully. Sometimes it's probably better if they are, because, you know, you don't really want to be speaking to somebody who's totally ignoring you. But yeah, you find that person and you teach them about the topic you've been revising, and you can kind of work out what things you didn't know, what things you couldn't tell them, and you go back and revise them and then go back to them and teach them again, and then hopefully you will have covered all the points. It's also handy to pick somebody to teach something to who is also taking your subject, so say somebody in your class, your friend who's taking the same subject as you, then they can tell you the things that you didn't say and you can go back and revise them, and then obviously repeat the whole process again, and then you will have covered all the points. Hopefully this video has been useful to you. If you have enjoyed this video and you found it useful and you want more exam related videos, then please be sure to like and subscribe, and definitely comment down below because I'd love to hear how you kind of revise and what works for you. And good luck with your exams!